Hey, loves. Hey. June 24th, 2026, right at 5:48 p.m., South Texas. And I'd like to say something for my generation. 1963, flower children we be. And what an experience since Kennedy, right? Or is it just me? Call me crazy. But I just would like to make a reflection of what I've seen happen in my nation. You see anything weird happen in the camera, well, hey, that's a manifestation of the Holy Spirit. It's not me. I got nothing to do with it. But stuff has a weird thing happening around me. So, anyway, since Kennedy, we were in the Vietnam War then. And they took him out, the higher-ups. The ones, because he wanted to tell the truth and expose, the lies and the manipulations and all that jive. And then his brother, Bobby, Robert Kennedy Jr. Or no, yeah, Robert Kennedy Jr., forgive me. And then MLK, who all only wanted peace and truth and balance and harmony. And I came in February 1963. I remember the day they murdered Kennedy, these secret societies. And they're all, it's coming out now. But how many lies have been hidden behind the scenes? Too much behind the curtain. If the American people only knew what their government does, well, it's a sad thing. That's all changing, okay? Because now, in the golden age of Aquarius, which they were talking about, the fifth dimension, let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, because the light of Christ is here, definitely. It ain't going anywhere. Yeah, he's not coming down as the Messiah. He's rising in our consciousness to the right hemisphere. If you listen to Bill Donahue anyway, he's awesome about that. Anyway, and the churches have been hiding these truths. Our government's been hiding these truths as control systems. Control systems. Wars, who did they make money for? Huh? All the way back. World War I, II, okay? And the Third World War now is a spiritual war more than anything for our hearts and our souls. And they want us to be in fear, don't they? What did Christ say? Fear not. Go within and know that I am God. Go within your heart. And churches would tell us, you're a sinner, you're a sinner, you're a sinner. Yeah. What are they doing behind the curtain? Yeah, making you feel guilty while they're getting jiggy. I know. I fell into the systems and I believed them too. I believed a lot of BS. I wish I hadn't. And I got a much better education in 1963 in Walnut Creek and the Bay Area than many today. They can't even graduate 7th grade, and they're graduates. It's sad because I'm a teacher, and I've seen what's happened to our education systems too. All the systems are broken, aren't they, babies? Aren't all the systems broken, really? Governmental, education, judiciary, the whole medical industry is changing now because they recognize they've been poisoning us for many, many years. There's good medicine. There is. There's good medicine. There's always nefarious medicine too, like COVID vaccines and AIDS and HIV that never had to be. But you see, they have this idea in their mind since the 60s that they can do whatever they want to. Yeah. And every morning when I was in school, I pledged allegiance to the flag of the Constitution of the United States of America, to the flag, which stands for the Constitution. And to the Republic, and that means the public, for which it's supposed to stand. But as I see it, we have no Constitution, darlings. These judicial systems that I've experienced personally, and I just want to spare you my agony. I'm just sharing my experience, Okay, that's it. If you know the judge, you got it made, because you could tell them the truth all day long. But that don't matter. If you've got the judge in your pocket, you can sit there and speak constitutional law and how and he's just going to wipe you and throw you, because the Constitution doesn't matter in our country. For those of you who haven't noticed anyway. We don't have one. We do, but there's nothing to stand on. The judges and judiciaries, they break the Constitution all day long. Civil rights, liberties. I can't even get an attorney to, take any action against the state of New Mexico because it's too big. They won't even do it because why? They're going against their own bar association. And you can't be an attorney and practice law unless you go through the bar. Yeah, well, if the state of New Mexico pays their attorneys through a slush fund, which they do for CYFD and all these cases, the attorneys are going to do what the state tells them to do, right? Especially public defenders and DAs. And they don't care about testimony. And, this is what's happened to our country. I've lost my children to this system. CYFD system, the 8th Judicial, Colfax County, Raton, New Mexico, their whole, they can pick any judge or anybody you want, and they're all corrupted. The police, the sheriffs, they're all in it together. Birds of a feather. It's sad because I had to see through the illusion of it all and study a lot of Carl Jung to get my head around what happened. And I'm still a work in progress in healing, and I don't want to go on. I'm on 7 minutes already. But I'm just making a testimony for what's happened to our country and where we're going. These data centers and such. There's something really big coming, darlings. And you can look me up on Facebook or whatever. I have an open mind, and sometimes I say too much. But I'm an Aquarius on the 29th degree. The truth is all that matters to us. So, love you, loves.